what most of the spectators came to see. Michelle Mouton came to the starting line, pushed by the entire Audi team. Because of a fine earlier in the week, she could not drive the Audi Quattro to the line. But when the flag dropped, the lady from France drove like no one before her.
Audi garnered an overall win at Pikes Peak. After a long year of preparation at the factory.
When Michelle's time came up...
What's the difference between driving the two?
You know, it's not a big difference. It's still four-wheel drive. Okay, the car is shorter, the reaction are a little bit quicker, and the handling is a little bit different because it's shorter. But, you know, I'm used now to drive the car, and I think it's not a big difference.
And the Peugeot to beat?
Yeah, this will be the big problem for sure. We know how the car is going now, and it will be very difficult. But of course, it gives us also more motivation, you know, and we will fight like hell.
Never to beat the world market. Delivers added horsepower on demand anytime, and suspension refinements that help Audis take the punishment of the road without
Today's speed, always gaining an altitude. It's a strange engine.
Moreover, Audi was showing further dividends. Audi used competition to improve or evaluate such technological...
It was always lugging and always bogging down hard. The third thing is it's on ground up granite rock. You can see on the ground because if you have it, it's just...
which begins at over 9,000 feet, offered a perfect venue for developing turbocharger technology. Advancements as anti-lock braking, four-wheel drive, a comforting benefit on all manner of road surfaces, turbocharging, which not only helps overcome high altitude, use of competition as a proving ground.
As fast as anybody's going to go.
What's the difference between driving the two?
You know, it's not a big difference. It's still four-wheel drive. Okay, the car is shorter, the reaction are a little bit quicker, and the handling is a little bit different because it's shorter. But, you know, I'm used now to drive the car, and I think it's not a big difference.
And the Peugeot to beat?
Yeah, this will be the big problem for sure. We know how the car is going now, and it will be very difficult. But of course, it gives us also more motivation, you know, and we will fight like hell.
What's the difference between driving the two?
You know, it's not a big difference. It's still four-wheel drive. Okay, the car is shorter, the reaction are a little bit quicker, and the handling is a little bit different because it's shorter. But, you know, I'm used now to drive the car, and I think it's not a big difference.
And the Peugeot to beat?
Yeah, this will be the big problem for sure. We know how the car is going now, and it will be very difficult. But of course, it gives us also more motivation, you know, and we will fight like hell. I look very well, I am okay, you know, I think it will be very difficult this year.
But why more than last year?
Because the roads are very rough. More than last year it was raining a lot, and the roads are very, very bad. I think it will be difficult for the car this year.
Yeah, you know, it's this rally, I mean, I have some picture in my mind that we were driving on rocks, really, not really on the road. Really rocks, because it has been so much rain that really the road were completely destroyed, and a lot of stones, and the challenge was not to be the fastest one, but the one who was less punctured, you know? And so it's a different way to try to win a rally when you have to drive the fastest as possible, or when you have to drive fast but still careful for the car and last so long.
Rain has made the rally route uncharacteristically muddy. Instead of dust, drivers have to pick their way around exposed rocks and stones. Rural makes a cautious start. He's anxious to consolidate his world championship lead. Leyenda is the early leader in his Lancia, but not for long. His gearbox starts to give trouble and drops it back. Meta.
Yeah, Shika was there.
At midnight at the end of the first day, the weary crews arrive at the service area prior to the overnight rest halt at Kalambaka in northern Greece. After a tough first day's rally, Michelle Mouton has taken the lead in her Audi Quattro ahead of Henry Toivonen and the other works ovals. Inevitably, she is the center of attraction. It hasn't, however, been plain sailing.
Michelle, how's it going for you today?
It's okay now. It was not very good at the beginning. We had a problem with the turbocharge and after the engine and everything was okay. No problem until now.
Until now?
Okay, you want me like the other boys do.
Now you think
They stare at me while I stare at you. How can I keep you safe as my own? One moment I have you, the next you are gone. Rehearse steps on an empty stage. That boy's got my heart in a silver cage.
I feel
Okay, you want me like the other boys
catch you up
do.
tomorrow.
They stare at me
Ladies, I'll do
while I crave you.
Great guy. We were good friends. Yes. And we loved partying, and we were,
I
after
walked
rally,
into the room dripping in
having fun.
gold.
Good to see him.
Yeah, dripping in gold. I walked into the room dripping in gold.
Sometimes a little too far.
Yeah. My parents.
A wave of heads did turn. So I've been told. Also, I've been told. My heart broke when I saw you kept your gaze control. Oh, I cannot solve. Why can you want me like the other boys do? They stare at me while I stare at you. Why can I keep you safe as my own? You gone. Rehearse steps on an empty stage. That boy's got my heart in a silver cage. Why can you want me like the other boys do?
Good friends.
They stare at me while
We loved
I
partying.
crave
We were, after rally.
It's true, I crave you.
Good to see him.
Crave
Joking.
It's true, I crave you.
Sometimes a little too far.
Yeah.
Michelle Mouton.
My parents. They were just there. I didn't do it on purpose. My mother always thinks that I am losing time and that,
This era, soon after the start of the second day, Michelle is rarely putting away. Inexorably, she pulls out an ever-increasing heat over a male pursuer. There seems little that Roral or the Opal team can do about this fast lane. Soon the German replaces Toivonen in the second place when the Finn suffers actual problems.
I don't remember that he was.
Boy's got my head tied.
Greece is beautiful, really beautiful.
I simply want him more because he looks the other
Finds
way.
Wittmann in the
You
first.
see the people close to the car,
They stare at me while
Being responsible for safety when I see
can I
this
keep
picture, it
you
really
safe
makes me
as my
crazy.
own?
Our second World Championship outing and its early performance augurs well.
Rehearse steps on an empty stage.
Mesa is now 8 years old on in dance now, where punches and a suspension change have slowed. On home territory, Greek driver George Buskus is showing well and is dancing in 9th position. His countrymen have mischievously sprinkled gravel at the top of the Despina tarmac incline. Russo often understeers off the road. But for Roral, it's more symmetrical. Sullivan Monster has him with super tires with active failure. McRae also slows down and negotiates the bend safely. Meta is caught out and spins completely. However, he realizes that the end of the stage is only 100 meters away and could be reversing.
Everybody pushing.
While the hands help to extricate the stricken car, the leaders are already on their way to Athens for the overnight ride. Michelle Mouton has extended the lead to an incredible 6 minutes.
Yeah, because they were on the road. It was part of the game. Nothing we can do. We have to drive, trying not to touch anybody. That's all we can do. You feel them. You don't see really well, but you feel them. Never in my life I thought about one day I will be working for safety. Anything can happen. And I love what I'm doing.
Without problem at all. And, only one time we have a noise behind it was one really bad and I think very dangerous. So I was trying to drive carefully but fast and now we are more than 6 minutes in front.
I don't remember
Next car and everything's okay.
Has it been a particularly tiring rally this year?
This is true. When it was normal question and when it was okay. But when you finish a stage and they are coming open the door and they ask you to smile, this is when a different story. But otherwise,
After a night and a day's rest, Audi's leading lady starts the Peloponnese loop in a determined but cautious move. Roral is firmly ensconced in second place and leading the oval train. By the final morning, he's given up the chase and set for World Championship points.
for sure.
McRae is a splendid third, but disaster is soon to strike. Electrical problems delay him, and the Scot drops to 6th overall. Nevertheless, a brilliant European World Championship debut.
It was nice to have Jimmy with us, of course. We were all friends, we know each other, and we were all driver. We all knew each other, and we were doing Ricky all together. It's not like today, we spent a lot of time all together.
Teammate Toivonen benefits and fills McRae's vacated third slot. Major's consistency also pays dividends. He's now fourth, but it hasn't been easy. His wife and co-driver Yvonne has been in pain from a tooth abscess from the start. It's a brave performance, and never once does she give up calling out the pace. Guts and teammate Moskos remain safely in fifth.
But it was long stages, and so you were always afraid to have a puncture or two puncture, and not to have small spare tires.
Mouton is safely through and a short victory. Walter Roral's secure second place means he has a 20-point lead over Mouton in the Drivers' Championship. Opel 2 leads the manufacturer's table, and their man Toivonen finishes third. Shaker Mouton finishes a spirited drive in fourth place for Datsun.
I am always saying that at that time we were 10-15 drivers able to win a rally. So many drivers compared to today. I'm sure it's a big change.
Moskos in fifth. But in the splendor of the Olympic Stadium in Athens, the loudest cheers for Michelle Mouton.
We were finishing in the Peloponnese, and to come back from Peloponnese, or you have to drive or you have to take a ferry. And it was the biggest way. But we were all together on the boat. You have finished 4 or 5 days, difficult racing, and it was fantastic. We didn't think about it.
Never when you start to think I can finish this kind of rally because it's so hard, it's so long, it's so rough. You think, sure, I will have a problem. And we have no problem, and we was winning. So I must be very happy.
It was incredible to see all this crowd in the stadium. It was really unbelievable. Even today when I go to Greece, they remember. It's like in Portugal. Really, it's a great moment because people are very nice, and I remember all those women, dressed really emotional, I would say. It meant a lot in those countries, Portugal or Greece at that time. Women were not, equal, and it was difficult, more difficult. And for them to see two ladies in the car was something incredible. So really, yeah, it was very special. I never watch anything because I even don't have any footage, No. I am not collecting, and I am living today, not yesterday. So I have very good memories when I can see it. It's good to see it, but I never think about that. I think the best part, of course, competition is competition, any time. But the best part, of course, you compare always with today, and the best part was, all the time we spent together. It was really a big family. We were, spending days and nights practicing because it was very long, So we needed more time to do all the recce correctly. But then we were all in nearly the same hotel in all the places around the world. And so having good time, and I think it's that I have in memory, the friendly atmosphere where we were all together. And then when everybody was in his own car, finish, helmet, gloves, and that's all. But the rest of the time, we really had a good time. Now, after all my years as the president of the Women in Motorsport Commission, I can see that, the role model and the people talking about what you have done and everything. I think it's important for people, and maybe give more motivation to the young generation to take over and to try also, because it's a challenge, and I didn't know anything about motorsport before I started, and then I gave everything I could to succeed, and I made it. So if I did it, it's possible for many other women, and so I just hope that the fact that we talk about that we are all together.